Hey everybody, this is Nick Wilson here with the Satori Alliance, and I wanted to share with you a quick video on how to get rid of your gi or equipment funk. So get rid of that smell if you have some stuff that's got some funk that you can't get out. So now particularly with jiu-jitsu, a lot of guys or gals won't necessarily wash their jiu-jitsu gis in hot water or put them in the dryer because they don't want them to shrink. So matter of fact, hey Jeremy, how's it going? So matter of fact, my mother-in-law came to visit me, this was probably a couple years ago, and I had three of my jiu-jitsu gis in the laundry room, and she was trying to do a nice thing for me, and so she decided to wash my three jiu-jitsu gis in hot water and dry them all. And when they got out of the dryer, like they barely fit me at all. So, you know, shrunk down a bunch of sizes. I didn't tell her that, by the way, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings because she was doing something nice. But, you know, it was essentially like $500 worth of gis that didn't fit me. So most of the time when you're washing jiu-jitsu gis, if you like the way it fits, you're going to wash it in cold water and then you're going to hang dry. But the only problem with that is, by not washing in hot water, sometimes it's going to get some funk after a while, even if you wash it every single time after you train, which you should, okay? So the other day I was training and I had this rash guard, and as I was training I was kind of like smelling myself, and I was like, wow, this is a disgusting rash guard, and I just can't seem to get this funk out of it, even though I've washed it, you know, 2 or 3 times in a row. And so I just started doing some research on the internet and found a really great method to get that funk out of your gis, your rash guards. You know, if you wear knee pads, or especially if you have like training equipment that can't go in the washer machine, like shin pads or boxing gloves or you know, headgear, that sort of thing. This can be a really great method. So the first thing you're going to do is I'm going to go and switch the camera around. First thing you're going to do is you're going to gis here, and I threw in some gi pants, I threw in a knee pad here, some board shorts, and this is the one that gets all the funk, is the rash guards, because since they're made with polyester instead of cotton, it's really hard to get that stuff out. Put it in the sink here and put a little water in here, and then I'm going to put a little of this stuff in here, this odor bond. It's a disinfectant and it's got a really nice smell. It's a eucalyptus smell. And I actually had it soaking in here for a while, but you would put that in here for about 10 minutes to completely disinfect anything that's in here. At that point, you're going to take everything out of this and you're going to put it straight into your washer machine. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the washer machine here. Now, since I only have one hand, we're going to pretend like I took all that stuff with me. I'm going to head over here, and here we go. I'm going to camera that I wanted pre-soaked. I got my jiu-jitsu gis here. Everything that needed to pre-soak, pre-soaks. By the way, if you guys don't have one of these, this is a garment bag. So if you happen to have hand wraps, I always put my hand wraps in here and then throw it in the washer, and that way they don't get all tangled up, and it's a really great way to wash like hand wraps. Then from here, I'm going to take a little bit of vinegar here. So I've got my vinegar. A little bit of vinegar, and then I actually already put it in there. A little bit of vinegar and a little bit of baking soda. So I don't measure it. I just put a little bit of each. And then from here, you're going to put your detergent in. I don't go crazy on the detergent. I put about half as much as you really need to. Kind of hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, about there. So we've got our detergent, we've got our vinegar, we've got our baking soda. I pre-soaked it in the Autobahn. Set it in a cold wash, and away we go. That's it. Alright, so if you have any equipment, whether it's gloves, shin pads, headgear, that kind of stuff, can definitely be pre-soaked with the Autobahn. You might not want to put that in the washing machine necessarily, but if you pre-soak it in that and then hang dry, it's going to be great. It's going to be disinfected and it's going to smell great. And then everything else you can put in the washing machine again with the detergent, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of baking soda, and again it's going to come out smelling great and looking great. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I'll see you next time.